I grew up in Wheat Ridge, Colorado. I have two older brothers and a twin sister. And my dad was an orthopedic surgeon at Lutheran Hospital, so I grew up right around there, right in the Wheat Ridge community. So I grew up exposed to medicine and orthopedics. My dad was an orthopedic surgeon, and so I spent a lot of time with him as a kid, just going to football games, covering those games with him, and had a lot of early exposure to the field and fell in love with it really at an early age. And I knew before I went to college that that was the path that I wanted to take. Ended up going to University of Colorado in Boulder, where I studied pre-med, and then eventually went to the University of Southern California for medical school, and then returned back to Colorado for internship and residency, and then was fortunate enough to do my fellowship here at Panorama in sports medicine before joining the group. From the very beginning, I've always been really interested in sports. I played multiple sports growing up, and then played competitive tennis from about the time I was 10 through college, and really learned a lot about athletics and sports and the demands that young athletes and collegiate athletes have on their bodies. It was really valuable for me to experience that as an athlete myself. I played varsity tennis at the University of Colorado for 4 years and was around a lot of other athletes throughout my time there and was able to really learn a lot about the demands of athletes, and I think that's really been valuable for my career as sports medicine. What I've always really loved about orthopedics and specifically sports medicine is I love taking care of injured patients as opposed to some other types of issues that patients might have. I really enjoy the young athletic population as well as the aging athlete, and it's my goal to do everything we can to get them back on the field, back on the court, whatever it is they love to do. And so I've always been really passionate about sports and athletics, and the ability to combine that with orthopedics has really been a fun field to be in. I love Panorama for a lot of reasons. It really is a unique practice. It has so many different advantages and subspecialists, and we're really able to take care of the entire patient, whether it be sports medicine or spine, foot and ankle, hand, trauma. There's nothing better than when a friend or colleague calls me, one of their family members or friends has been injured or hurt, and we're always able to take care of them. We have so many different providers, and I feel really confident sending any close friends, family members to Panorama for any potential orthopedic problem. So my free time right now, I have 3 young kids. They're 13, 11, and 8, and they're also really involved in athletics and sports. And so most of my free time right now is watching them and encouraging them and helping them out, and really just spending a lot of time at the fields right now. I still do play some tennis. My wife played collegiate tennis as well, and so we try and remain active in that way, but really just a lot of youth sports at this point in my life.